They unloaded on this port Geroy all the Soviets' stickiest problems left to solve. Persistent shortages, catastrophic pollution, and the undying legacy of the Cobalt. Meanwhile, up on the moon, the economy continues its nosedive following the price collapse of the Cheese Rock's main export, helium-3. Chair of the Lunar Association of H3 producers, Julian Adebayo, said he's actively seeking new markets for their stock. Time being, doesn't seem he's having much luck. In England, 4 members of the royal family suffered severe chemical burns when they got dumped on by hyperacidic rain while out gallivanting on a fox hunt. For you uncultured folks unfamiliar with English customs, fox hunting is a treasured pastime of the aristocracy, like beating the help or incest. Now, don't know if you heard, but Venezuela's battling another wave of huge forest fires. The state's coca crop got hit hard, with losses estimated at about 8 billion eddies. Once the blaze was extinguished, thousands of people flocked from Caracas to help in the cleanup effort. Really, these selfless acts of solidarity bring a tear to my eye. All right, that's it for today's Bullshit Bulletin. Until next time.
Oh my God, Juanita here. Today's news is Novamax. Carrie Urdine performed on stage. I'm serious, people. And with who? With the kick-ass cuties from Muscracks. They did a collab on the cult hit Off the Leash, but with a new wild, wild twist. I saw it live and wow, just wow. Energy off the scales. Looks like rumors of Carrie's depression were just noisy chatter. That man was electric. The new Ass Crack single featuring Carrie will have its official premiere tomorrow at midnight. If you don't get it, we can't be friends. Whew. After the break, Linda Oz breaks her silence on her former ex. Ooh.
Gunpowder cartridges these days, am I right? Loud, clunky, and a recoil that'll snap your wrist. You know what I'm getting at, right? But maybe, just maybe, it's time to try something new. Today, I want to tell you all about Dara Polytechnic's flagship product, the electromagnetic DR12 Quasar pistol. Now, I don't usually talk shop on Dara because, well, they don't have much of a selection. After all, they're an R&D company that makes its bread and butter from patent licensing. I know, right? Boring! But when they do manufacture a gun, it's almost always to showcase some fancy tech gimmick, which makes them preem, granted, but also unreliable and rough around the edges. The exception is Dara's handgun line. The first to hit the stores was called the Nova, except with standard G-powder cartridges, there was nothing Nova about it. But the Quasar, now that's a whole nother ballgame. The first thing you'll notice about the Quasar is the weird shape of the receiver, as if it was an assembly line error. But surprisingly, it's a really snug fit. Just, don't expect to find a matching holster anytime soon. On top of that, it's got this old-timey drum magazine that's a clear throwback to the Depression-era outlaws and bank robbers of last century. Here's the twist, though. The drum mag isn't loaded with bullets, but with birdshot. Yeah, you heard me. Now, I know what you're thinking. Birdshot? You know, the thing you used to shoot clay pigeons at the shooting range with your pops? Have the great minds of Dara finally gone cuckoo? Well, birdshot's still the same old birdshot, yeah. But it's the projectile speed that's turning heads. See, hidden inside the Quasar's barrel are 4 electroconductive rails. Now, put 2 opposing electromagnetic fields inside the cylinder, load your birdshot, run a current through the rails, and BAM! You've just blasted straight through a solid lead surface, half an inch thick. Now, how do I know that? 'Cause I tried it myself! Pulling a trigger never felt so good in my life. Of course, a curiosity like this has gotta come with its downsides. If your battery dies mid-shootout, the Quasar will be about as useful to you as an industrial stapler. The quality of the components also doesn't impress. The Quasar's frame is made from cheap plastic. But hey, at least that means it won't be much more pricey than a bottle of good Japanese whiskey. But aside from all that, I'd ask myself one question. Why the hell not? Go get your Quasar in any firearms store and see for yourself. That's it for today, folks. And remember, stay loaded.
Looks like rumors of Carrie's depression were just noisy chatter. That man was electric. The new Ass Crack single featuring Carrie will have its official premiere tomorrow at midnight. If you don't get it, we can't be friends. Whew! After the break, Linda Oz breaks her silence on her former ex. Ooh.
City. As always, your business is my business. Today we'll be taking a deep dive into Petrochem Better Life. How's the Chew-2 super producer doing these days? In a word, tanking. 2076 was a painful year for Petrochem, thanks to severe droughts. Soybean and corn, the fuel's primary components, suffered record low yields. And the salt in the wound? The governments of Brazil and Colombia, where Petrochem has its largest plantations, have planned to seize crop harvests in an effort to quell surging famine and unrest. Although Petrochem's expert team of lobbyists have prevented the seizures so far, company stock still plummeted as much as 11% last year. But before you kick him out of the window, Petrochem CEO Lars Mohammed announced last week the planned acquisition of 1 million acres of arable land in the USSR, specifically in its Kazakh, Turkmen, and Dagestani territories. Such a weighty investment likely ensures the company will never again suffer from supply shortages that could slow the flow of Chew-2. Should Mohammed's gamble pay dividends, we can expect a mighty resurgence of investor confidence and skyrocketing stock prices. In other words, get out there and buy, buy, buy. And that's today's juiciest take. Until next time, Night City.
Mr. Whitey here. Drop that milquetoast kibble and rush to the nearest store for a taste of sweet, sweet, sweet cool speed. Cause life is too short to be slow.
Rage! Fury! Carnage! Groove! Follow your instincts!